Good evening, good evening, good evening. Amish, junkyard, you got snowballs? That ain't anybody, is it? There you go. Yeah, pumpkin. There you go. Yes, it is. And I'm your host. 6 inches? Well, that's good. How's the snowblower working? You get done in time to get dinner done? I ain't doing nothing here, so couldn't get it started. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about it. It'll probably be all melted by tomorrow morning, anyways. Yep. It's supposed to start around 11 o'clock tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow morning. Yep, we're around there. It has warmed up, though. It's 19 degrees now. You know, that's 12 degrees warmer than it was this morning when we first started. Right to the time. So, I made sketty and meatballs tonight for dinner. I'm slowly but surely getting the hot dog refrigerator cleaned out so I can shut it down. I don't know if he made it back in time or not. I can only watch so much death and despair. You know, Jimmy Carter and the forest fires. You had chili? Well, after I got off in the YouTube this morning, the guy messaged me on Facebook about the chili cook-off. Asked me if I was still interested. I said yes. So I'm gonna make um, ground beef. Yeah, not with figgy balls. It was regular all beef meatballs. I'm gonna make ground beef and ground venison chili. Roadkill. There you go. No, not the hot dog challenge. It's a chili cook-off. So I wanted to try it. Yeah, for noticing his failures. Yeah. Well, now that somebody brought up the $14 million or whatever they took away from him, they said that had nothing to do with it. They didn't have anything to do with fighting the fire. Hell, it didn't. No. Is she jumping up at you at the chair? Spirit likes to sit on the chair in the dining room, the chair that faces the walkway. And when you walk by, she jumps up and tries to get you between the table and the chair. And she, a couple of times, I damn near had a heart attack because it just shocked the living hell out of me. I go, whoa. Good evening, Rosanna, Rosanna, Dana, Rosanna, Dana, Rosanna, Dana, Anna, Rosanna, Dana. You're gonna make me fall. This is not your toy. I went in around, I don't know, 10:30 or 11:15 to sit in and watch some TV. And Cass says, are you going in there? Are you taking your baby? I said, well, of course. I got in, got my chair, threw my blanket over me, and I said, Spirit, honey, it's time to snuggle. And she looked up and took off and come running. I don't know why Bass went to Africa. Man on fire, you're right. Rampart, this is Squad 51. Go ahead, Johnny. Well, because there was a president um, in Africa, of some country or whatever it is in Africa they have, and he was being honored, so Bass had to go to do that. I have to powder real quick. I'll be right back. Maybe Guitar Zan was playing there. Oh, Guitar Zan. Oh, hello. Come here. Kitty. Kitty, 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 meow, meow. Come on. Hey. That's right. They should have used electric fire trucks. Yeah. Huh. Did you guys see that video of something flying around in the air up there? They said the planes, they couldn't fly planes up there, but there was something cruising around about 900 miles an hour. Come on. Come on, get up here. Oh, it's a pretty kitty. Lay down. Come on. Lay down. There we go. There's a lot of actors and actresses and rich people have lost houses there. You know, I wonder if FEMA's going to give them $700 too. You pretty kitty. Kathy was saying how smart she is, how smart Spirit was. And I said, you better quit. That's going to go to her head. Checks in the mail. You're right. What are they talking about? Huh? I'm a logger. Just come down from Coons Bay, Oregon. Quite possibly the toughest man alive. Well, they'll probably just push it on down towards San Francisco. Nobody will notice the difference, anyways. You know. Oh yeah, that's the way she looks. Is don't mess with me. Yeah, until we see the flames in the Silicon Valley. Hmm. That'll be the name of the new porn movie, Hot Flash. Oh, pumpkin. I don't. They probably are on the outs. They're probably laying in bed. She's probably thinking he's thinking of Diddy, and he's probably thinking he's thinking of Diddy. You know. Well, that's cool, Rosanna. Flamers, you're right, Skeeta. Well, you just feel however comfortable you want to get, okay? It's totally up to you. Well, probably drowned in the other cook. You know, the hot dog incident. There you go. Yeah. Uh, that always amazes me how a 6 foot tall, like he was like 6'4" or something like that, drowned in 4 foot of water. Yes. You're right.
Knock it off. Seriously. All right.
Rosanna says, hi, Spirit.
Go.
He is such a chicken.
You are.
You are.
You are.
You are.
Chicken.
You're a chicken licking. He's looking at you. What is she doing there, Pumpkin? Protecting that little varmint? Is she? Yeah, all that tax base is gone now. Yeah. That's okay. They're only like $6 or $7 billion in the hole anyways. Yeah. Come over here and call me chicken licking. Come on. I dare you.
No,
Yeah, chicken.
you mean.
Oh, yeah?
You mean chicken.
You're a mean chicken.
You mean.
You're munchkin.
You're chicken.
You're a munchkin.
You're chicken.
You used to call him a munchkin. He said, don't you call me a munchkin. What do you want? You want some popcorn?
Tomato.
Huh?
Tomato.
I don't have no tomatoes. You want some popcorn?
No.
A munchkin. Yeah. What's he doing, Cal?
Looking for something.
You got an ad coming up in 52 seconds.
I need that. What?
There might be some of them yellow apple or yellow tomatoes over here, Kath, in the bread box. You want some beer and a steak sandwich? There you go. There might be some in that bread box right there. Low acid yellow ones. Did she take your tomatoes there, Pumpkin?
Did you want some of my tomatoes? Oh, yeah. Here. No, leave them in there and take the bowl.
The other?
Yeah, you can.
Ah,
Whatever you want.
huh. I see, huh?
Don't
Sure.
even act that way. She's spoiled.
Now it doesn't pick you up and hold you like this.
She doesn't let me. Mm-hmm.
You can feel her little heart just beating on my chest.
She'll come up to me, but
She loved you. Well, you know, if they did move to Hayward, that would dress up a Hayward, I guess. Los Angeles. Who's it? Hello? That's right. They should have brought in beer trucks and just had everybody drink and piss on the fire. That'd have put it out. Who is it? Go get him. Who is it? That your nana? You ain't gonna get away from her. She'll watch you until you disappear. Uh-oh. Is she screwing with you, kitty, kitty? She's walking on each side of the monitor and behind it. And she's starts looking at her, both ways. She does. She's got a real big attitude, Rosanna. I've had a lot of cats in my lifetime. Bear was probably the meanest one I ever had. This one comes a close second. But I think this one's the toughest one we ever had. Bear will fight on the drop of a hat. This one will just let it build for a little bit and then she'll go at you. Yeah, because there's nothing there to hold the mud now. Yeah. It does, doesn't it? Seems like a nice place. I hear they taste like chicken. You know, the homeless down here in California, you know what they're thinking? You know, they have tents to sleep in. The other people don't have nothing now. Yeah, they feel rich, the homeless people.
Stop.
Oh, I don't feel sorry for a lot of
Stop.
them. Don't tell me.
It's heartless.
Hmm?
That's heartless.
No, I'm not being heartless. They brought a lot of this on their own selves.
Not human's a human.
I know they're
Well,
human.
then stop.
If you guys don't hear from Kathy in a while,
Yeah, okay. You know.
I thought you were going to be on the phone talking to somebody.
Don't worry what I do. Have you ever been burnt?
Yes.
Yeah. That's not even funny. I don't wish that on nobody. Or to lose everything. That's sad. Doesn't matter what state it is.
Well, you've been watching the Facebook. All they're talking about is all the celebrities that's lost their houses. I give two less shits about the celebrities that lost their houses.
Don't be heartless.
I guess Ellen DeGeneres didn't lose her home because she lives in a different country now.
Go to my place.
I wonder if Rosie O'Donnell lost her house. No, probably not. Is she still living in America?
Tomatoes, baby. That's an orange. That's orange.
Yeah, this is the view.
Huh?
Do you see where that guy that was in a coma for 6 months
Nana doesn't have anymore. That's James.
cited that the view was the reason he come out of the coma?
You got a broken.
No, square business. He was in a coma in the hospital. Nurse come in, turned on the view on his TV, and he got up and turned the channel. What are you getting now? Candy cane. I can have a candy cane. A munchkin. Well, come here. Let me call you something else. Batter up. One more time. I'll call you that again. Twice. I are you.
Will you stop? You wonder why.
Huh?
This is why he doesn't want anything to do with you.
Right. He's going to remember this his entire life.
Yeah.
Papa used to argue all the time.
That's really memories, isn't it?
And he knows that I'm not arguing with him to be mean. They do suck, Rosanna. The view. Keep it up. You're good with this roll newspaper.
Try it. Tell me how it works out for you. You might get to sit on his neck at all times. Yeah. He keeps running that mouth. He won't be walking. Yeah.
Oh, that's not nice on human.
Did you meow? Well, I don't have no control over your perfect feet that you call your perfect feet.
Yeah.
If you can't walk and you fall down, what am I supposed to do?
Uh-huh. That ain't what you're talking about. You're talking about putting me in the immobilizing me forever.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, then I'd have to find a different room to sleep in because I couldn't take the cat, cat, cat. I do
That's
need a
right.
little sleep.
You used to have the view, family fights, fist fights to show the love. Yeah. Evening, Dale. Oh. Hey, tell your shoes, you old snuggle bunny, you. Hi, Tenny. Anybody got a cigarette? Rosanna and Tenny, you're looking lovely as ever today. Shit stir. I'm just here to stir the pot. What'd the dentist say there, Dale? Yeah. They pulled two teeth. Did they do it like when Al Bundy went to the dentist? I want you to take pictures of this and remember, right on it, it's a human's mouth. Yeah, yeah. Hell, I'd have done it for free there, Dale. I got a special pair of pliers and all. Little curved needle nose. Yeah, yeah. He's going to Mar-a-Lago. Yeah. You know, next thing you know, AOC will be down there too, kissing ass. She wants to keep her job. Huh. It sure does, there, Rosanna. One dog gets a hold of one testicle, and the other dog gets a hold of the other testicle, and you forget about all the pain you got in your mouth. Just as long as the dentist don't say tug of war, boys. Now, I used to go to this Dr. Clump down in Blissfield. And what he would do, see, a lot of doctors, what they'll do is they'll put Novocaine on you, on your gum, and then they'll shoot you with, the whatever the hell it is. They'll put the Numsit on your gum, and then they'll shoot you with after they do that, they'll shoot you with a Novocaine, and they'll start to pull your teeth. That's what it is. This doctor, he'd put the Numsit on your gum. Then he would give you a shot of Novocaine. He would walk in his office, go light up a cigarette or something, and be gone for like 4 or 5 minutes. Then he would come back. He'd tap on your teeth and say, "Can you feel that?" Yes or no? Yes. He'd walk out. No. Okay. And he'd pull your tooth, and you would not feel it. That's why there's a pain with a lot of doctors. When they put that Numsit on your gum and then they shoot you with a note, they go to pull it right away. You got to let it sit there for a few minutes and work its way in, and and start to activate it, whatever. He pulled 3 teeth in one day for me. Never fell to one of them. Yeah, they do. Then it got to the point I just started pulling my own. I would take Orajel, wrap it, on a Q-tip, and I would go all over on each side of the tooth on the gum. And I would wait a couple of minutes, and I would do it again, and wait a couple of minutes and do it again. By then, it is numbed enough, and I'd reach in with a pair of pliers and start pulling. That's right. If it was good enough as a baby, it's good enough as an adult. Oh, guy had coming up 55 seconds. For those that didn't see, Cornbread did he did a video. He did the video for me. So I posted that today. Huh. It will. If you take a cotton tail, you go down towards the bottom at the stem, you cut that, and you start peeling the layers apart, it'll feel slimy and greasy, like aloe vera gel. That's what it feels like. You take that and you spread it on your gums, whatever you want to call them, where you got a toothache, and that'll numb that too. You ought to make somebody quit talking and yet run their yap, don't you, junkyard? Put some alum in their in their coffee or their lemonade or soda pop. They'll quit talking here in a few minutes. Pucker right up. Yeah, yeah. Two black eyes will get them shut up. What'd you tell them? I don't know. I told them twice. Hit that coffee pot number lever, will you? Not coffee pot, the hot water pot. Hmm. Uh, so anybody got any plans for this weekend? I didn't get out there today. I gotta get out in the garage tomorrow. Stack some stuff, move some stuff, reorganize some stuff. I know I'm always in hot water. I got to do some stuff out there, and then I don't know if I'm going to set up the kerosene heater or set up one of my propane heaters so they have some heat in the garage. Can't take the belly aching and the crying any longer. Uh, you know, I just tell them like it is. You wouldn't be cold if you didn't smoke out there. No. You know how it is. She's talking to somebody out there on the phone. That's what I was thinking. I actually this spring have to have a garage door repair person come out because I can't do it anymore, but I need them to rewind my garage spring and then put the cables back on the door. Yep, it's supposed to snow. Anyways, I got to have that done because the door nearest the house, that garage, takes 2 men and a boy to lift that now because the spring has been sprung because the cables were off of it. The other one, the springs are okay on the other one, cable's okay, but the motor's no good. The motor's no good on both of them, but they are killers, and that's I want somebody to do it that knows what they're doing. So I know all you got to do is wind it, but I'd rather have somebody knows what they're doing do it than me. I've been looking for a couple of garage door openers so I can put them in. The doors themselves aren't really, I don't know, they're just aluminum doors. There's nothing to them. So huh. I know. Let's find collectibles out there. I give me a cup of coffee. Oh, I just have not had any energy today. Guess I'm probably going to have to call City Hall again tomorrow. So, I hate being an asshole, but guess I'm going to have to be one. I I told them at the city council meeting Monday night that there was a water leak on the corner down there, and that when it freezes, the road ice is over, and it makes the intersection really dangerous. Well, right now the intersection's froze, and they put an abundance amount of salt on that over there to keep it so it wouldn't be icy, which is fine. Yeah, they have lots of work to do. Yeah. Anyways, they haven't fixed it. And that was Monday. Tuesday, somebody should have got the notice, and there should have been somebody out there Tuesday night or afternoon or Wednesday morning working on it. Today's Thursday, ain't nobody touched it. Now, if the weather warms up, that water is going to start flowing again across the road. Right now, it's not flowing because the ice is frozen under. So it's frozen the ground. But once the surface gets warmed up enough and that ice melts on top, it's going to start flowing again. And then we're going to have the same thing again. You're going to have a bunch of water on the road. It's going to freeze, and then you're going to have a great big intersection full of ice. So, and somebody's going to get hurt really bad. They're either not going to be able to stop at a stop sign, or they're going to hit a car going through there or something. I did complain for like 3 meetings. Yeah, it's on their list of things to do. Yeah, that's right. Anyways, for like 3 meetings, I complained that there was no handicap parking. Okay. The first meeting I complained about it. I said, you got all these stores out here on Main Drag, on both these streets, and there was no handicap parking. Well,
Could you quiet it down a little bit? Tennessee's is trying to rest.
Who?
Tennessee's
Oh, yeah.
trying to rest.
Yeah, Tiny's trying to rest.
Yeah, so quiet it down.
So
Have a little respect.
I do have respect. Anyways, the second meeting, I went there and I told them the exact same thing, no handicap parking. But, we got all these storefronts out here and there's no handicap parking in front of them. Well, they tried telling me, well, there's handicap parking spots in the parking lots behind the stores. I said, really? They said, yes. I said, well, that's nice to know. I already know that. The problem is you got to walk around on most of these stores. You can't go in the back door. So you have to walk around to the front of the building in order to get in the store. So now you've just walked a quarter of a mile to go into that building. But meanwhile, there's no handicap parking out front. Well, the other day they put up, I went to a meeting, or the third meeting I went to about it. They said, you can park over here on the Main Drag. I said, oh, that's cool. You can park over there, open your door, and get run over by a vehicle because of the volume of traffic there. But you can't put, handicap parking over here on the what the hell street is it called? Church Street. I think it's Church Street. No, it ain't Church Street. Maumee Street. You can't put parking. You can put parking there on Maumee Street because you got bike lanes on the outskirts of the road right there. So you got a 3-foot buffer when you get in and out of your car anyways, because there's a bike lane there. I told them, I said, if you guys have got plenty of stores here in town that aren't in downtown, and every one of them stores has to have handicap parking, accessible. And the city council member said, yeah. I said, so what's the difference if you don't have handicap parking for these stores in downtown then? Shouldn't they have to have handicap parking? You're making all these other stores on their own private property have handicap parking. Something's not right here. You're not making the downtown businesses pay their fair share. Well, I went to the last meeting Monday, and they happened to have a couple of handicap parking spots out there. They put a new sign on the building. It used to be made out of paper on the door that said the handicap entrance is around the back. And I'm still fighting them on that. I said, who wants to walk another 250 yards to go to the building around back? Because you got to go all the way around the corner, all the way around the back side, then come into the handicap entrance there. If it's unlocked. That's the main thing, if it's unlocked. I know they got my number. They can hear me all the way in Georgia. You're right. So, but they did put up a couple of them. They're going to put some more up. And they are talking about making it a handicap accessible through the front of that building. Because you actually have that building, the parking lot in the back side of that building is for the police department. They have their own parking lot back there. You can't park there. You would think if they got the handicap entrance back there, they would have some handicap spots back there for people to use. You can't. So, just wait till the summer. They're putting in a tunnel, people. Yeah. We have a walk, sidewalk, an asphalt walk. It goes from Adrian to Tecumseh. It goes across the main street. Well, they say people are in danger of crossing that. Well, I've been in this city for 30 years, and I've only seen maybe 2 or 3 people the entire time cross that road. But now we got to put a tunnel in for them. Yeah, they got your number. He's talking about the city. So, yeah, I know the city's got my number. Well, the people from Georgia, they got my number too. Crazy people, you're right. Anyways, they want to put this tunnel in. Now, tunnel's going to be like 400 feet long. It's only 50 feet across the road. Not even 50 feet. But the tunnel's got to be like 400 feet because it's got to come out and go under and then go up, It's probably going to be longer than 400 feet. I know they just call you. So, but anyways, it's like $5 or $6 million for this tunnel. And I keep bringing up the point that we're going to have cameras and everything else in there. Sure you are. Last time I knew, it's hard to get, Wi-Fi or reception in a tunnel. Okay. Yeah, don't you? Well, I know, but she called me too, but I wasn't near the phone. I know, Cornbread just calls you. Dawn! I'm calling her. I'm telling her. I know they don't want to interrupt my sleep because I'm going to act like Jimmy. She's coming. Anyways, they're spending a bunch of money on this tunnel, and I just don't understand why they just can't. They what they're telling us is they can't put a bridge there because of high loads. Okay, I think that's BS because there's plenty of other ways to get in downtown other than that street right there. Okay, so there's other ways they can come through town with a high load if they had to. So I don't know why they don't put a big bridge across there and just use that. And they could actually slope that for 300 feet or whatever on each side so the grade's not that high. Will you quit texting me? He needs his nana. Not texting me, messaging me. He needs his nana. Jeez. I've been telling her she don't care. I need to straighten shit out. I'm thinking about running for commissioner. Huh. She doesn't care, Kyler. I've been telling you for 5 minutes you wanted nana.
I was busy typing what Cornbread told me to.
Yeah. She doesn't care, Kyler. Yeah. All right, everybody. Time for me to get out of here. Y'all have a great night. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. And I will see you tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. And by the way, On Patrol will be back on tomorrow night. That guy sounds like a hell of a person there.
He's just loud now.
I bet he's an asshole too.
Hey, watch your mouth. I'm gonna get duct tape for your mouth.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Oh,